Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And you guys have most likely already noticed it. There's an intruder in the top 10 crypto, and it is this little coin right here called Internet Computer, ICP. You've noticed that it overtook XRP, Cardano, Tether, and even Dogecoin coming to the number 4 spot. And I already get that it has left a lot of people wondering, what is this coin? What is it doing here? Should I be afraid? Should I buy? What is the situation? And that is exactly what my video is going to be about here, to inform you about what exactly happened with this coin, why it is so popular, what it does, and everything according to those lines. Now, let's quickly start off by explaining what this is. In really easiest terms, they want people to abandon traditional IT and move all systems and services to smart contracts. That's in the easiest fashion what it is that they do. There's quite a lot of places here who have been posting articles about it right now because, man, this coin has been going trending and really nobody knew what it was all about. But that once more is because they came up so ridiculously fast that nobody really could have even known. Now, Internet Computer just launched and extremely quickly appeared in the top 10 crypto, actually instantly. Frankly speaking, so to say that it's from nowhere would be wrong because Dfinity Foundation spent 5 years developing the project. That's actually in every article that you'll find online. It is basically one of the reasons that they're so big, one of the reasons they're so huge straight from the bat is because they were supported by a ton of exchanges and supported by a ton of bigger companies, basically bigger venture capitalists, but also because they were already being developed by a non-profit that was really known already, Dfinity, and who has been working on it for 5 freaking years. People were crazy excited about that. Now, let's quickly check back to this article right here. Today is the 11th of May, and I will name it Surprise Flip-A-Cider Day. Why? Because it's the second day in a row we experienced the crypto astonishments. ICP, a crypto out of nowhere. The market reached 2.5 trillion threshold, and Elon Musk, yada, yada, yada. Well, ICP just launched and immediately appeared over there. Internet Computer Coin, ICO, was going on for 5 years. They released 469 million utility tokens on the authority of the Network Nervous System, NNS, which allowed it to be listed on Coinbase immediately. The crypto reached the price of $700 and hit the top 10 by market cap, actually top 4. Right now it's trading at around 400. Flipsider, only 25% of the supply is circulating as for now. Moreover, they promise that the new smart contract platform runs at internet speed. Sounds too promising. And that's actually basically what they have said here about Internet Protocol. So in the easiest words, they're trying to take over the entire freaking internet and base it on smart contracts. Literally take over every single part of internet technology and put it onto the freaking blockchain. Put it into, I guess I should say, smart contracts. It's rather interesting. It's really freaking interesting. Now, they have a lot of capital. Let's call it like that. They have a lot of capital already being put in there. They have some of the biggest venture capitalists in the crypto space here. You can quickly check it out for yourself. Andreessen Horowitz, huge in the crypto space, just insanely huge. And it's only once you start to look into what exact things they put money into, what they really looked into, that you start to notice like, okay, this project has been worked on for such a long while. And in the end, it sounds really promising. It's, of course, only once you know that the project is out there, right? But then again, if all of these huge venture capitalists invest into a project, you better already understand that once the moment it launches and it really goes live, that it will get listed on all of these exchanges. Binance listed it nearly instantly because they know it is solid. And people have posted all over the internet saying that this is outrageous that they can get a listing so quickly. The fee was, by the way, 0. But it's because, in essence, Binance trusts the project that it's not a scam coin, and they know it will get volume because of proper backing. And because of the proper backing, they don't have to worry because, well, if they, for example, emailed 5 years ago saying, hey, we're going to, or I know 5 years, Binance wasn't even there, 4 years ago, but let's say they emailed a year ago saying, hey, we want to get listed on, the next couple of months, Binance would just be like, okay, sure. I mean, because Andreessen Horowitz supports it and all those big guys. It's not a project that you and I, for example, just made in our bedroom in 3 hours. No, this is something which huge companies have been working on for years already, and it's just hundreds of millions of dollars worth in essence already. Now, Dominic, the founder, basically, or the chief scientist, I should say, over at Dfinity, has also shown now that their aims are ambitious, very much so. He reportedly told CoinDesk that they want people to abandon traditional IT and move all systems and services to smart contracts. And he also posted over on Twitter, Internet Computer Association ICA, Geneva not-for-profit, advocates for Internet Computer, accords and supports ecosystem participants, excited to see what the ICA can do for the ecosystem. However, the project is attracting some criticism from crypto community members. Twitter user Great Grand Bear described the project as centralized crap plus some marketing, and others have called the project an attempt at Ethereum killer. Now, Ethereum is not really hurt from it at all. I was actually trading Ethereum early today, and I'm still actually in one position from a very long time ago. And again, guys, you know I don't necessarily trade on this one account. I have a lot of accounts, actually sub-accounts, I should call it, because I like to subdivide my money into different ones so I can more manage it a little bit better. But the current way it goes, by the way, you can also then open different positions if you do it like that. The current way it is going, yeah, my Ethereum trades are just going really, really profitable because this coin just keeps popping off, and every time I buy the freaking bottom, it just keeps popping off further. There's nobody in this world who can be at a loss for Ethereum right now. It's almost impossible because you only had a freaking, let's say, 1 hour window here to actually get yourself at a loss because we're so close to all-time high and we're just going to, again, rally towards $5,000 easy. And now, again, can it be a competitor? It could. Is it really a competitor though? I don't really think so because I personally don't really see it happening just quite yet. Then again, if you think about it from a different perspective, they already went to the 8th position in a snap to about $48 billion just like that in literally no time. So, you know, from the position perspective, it's actually one of the biggest competitors for Ethereum. I mean, Polkadot, Cardano are both competitors, and it's literally in the middle of those two already within just a couple of days. So, you know, in terms of pressure, they're definitely putting up a little bit of a battle. Now, they also got a couple of pairs, an ICP to BTC, BNB, USD, and USDT. Of course, once the liquidity conditions are met, the trading start will be announced separately. Users can now start depositing it already. What is it though? This is from Binance's perspective. Internet Computer ICP is a layer 1 protocol that's basically just, it's a bottom type of tier, it's not built upon, that is developing a decentralized public network for smart contracts to run at scale. Again, at a really, really big scale because they're trying to take over the entire internet. The project aims to be the Internet Computer, which is also the name of the crypto, providing the functionality of a public internet and allowing backend software to be hosted on the network. ICP is the native utility token of the Internet Computer and is used for protocol governance and network transactions. So, once more, if you have ICP, you're most likely taking part in the governance. Once more, network transactions, which basically means the transaction, of course, and the interaction with smart contracts. And also, once more, the speculation on the project itself, right? Please ensure that you undertake sufficient risk assessment when trading newly listed tokens, as they are often subject to high price volatility. That is definitely the truth, and that's still an easy little message to give right there. But in the end, what you should be mostly aware of, I guess, is, let's see it right here. However, the project is pushing back. Dominic Williams said that the Internet Computer is not an Ethereum killer. Other proponents of the network have pointed out that the new blockchain could be used to protect Ethereum. Help me get this out. Yes, the Internet Computer is a blockchain. It has nothing to do with cloud. But yes, smart contracts run at web speed with unlimited capacity, which is interesting. Smart contracts will rule the world. It's not an Ethereum killer. It is something new. TikTok. This was a couple of days ago, but I missed out because I didn't see it. Right? It is only once it started to rally really quickly or really heavily that I start to notice it. And of course, well, you're going to look up further and further and further. And I noticed all these articles and I was like, damn. The Internet Computer has branded itself as a layer 1, but in their own words, it's actually the last original layer 1 blockchain project is launching a revolutionary public network that provides a limitless environment for smart contracts that run at web speed, serve web, scale and reduce compute costs by 1,000,000 times or more. And that's again where the problem lies with this protocol right now. To be honest, it is really difficult to say whether or not something is centralized once it runs at these speeds. Because it's so efficient and it's solving the problem so severely, I would like to know too, what exactly is the underlying technology that's making this possible? There's a triad, of course, right? There's always a triangle where you have basically the scalability, the decentralization, and there's another one point where basically you always have to make a way off with what you prefer the most. And in this case here, they prefer the speed over everything. And that's again why people are calling it centralized garbage. It's because we don't know too much of it. And again, I've only done a little bit of digging. I haven't too deep, purely because I just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible once I got my information. And I guess as time moves on here, I'll just be putting some money into it maybe. Right now, I think it's a little bit overvalued. Then again, it is a time where projectors are doing really properly, and so I might have to pick up some at about $350 or so. Just a little bit to make sure I am involved. Is it a good price? Well, debatably no, because it's still so ridiculously high when the crypto has just been launched for a couple of days. That's way too high for where it should be. It's kind of the same thing as Coinbase stock, right? Where once it gets live, people are really valuing it like crazy because they're like so excited. But then as time moves on, it goes down a little bit again. But I'm also trying to compare it to the graph a little bit. And the graph, not I'm talking about the ICP graph, but the graph, the crypto. Let me type it in here if I can. Graph. Where graph was actually trading at, like, let's see here, 11 cents or so once it came out. Then came back down quite significantly. Here you can see. So the moment it was listed, it was right here on the 17th, about 11 cents or so. Then in the next couple of days, it started to pump really, really crazy. Then it came back down for a little while, going back to about 30 cents or so, and then skyrocketing to about $1.80 or something like that, $2.50 and stuff like that. That does bring up the question, is this protocol, or this internet computer as you call it, going to be doing something along the same lines? I am speculating that it's gonna though. I'm going to speculate that it is. So the big question is just, when should we buy the dip? When should we go for it? Because there is a lot of potential. Because it pumped this ridiculously high, I think the chances of staying quite high are pretty big. Then again, would I bet a lot of money on it? Not necessarily. Then again, the volume is also pretty huge, guys. These are big competitors. They're not playing a game. It's a lot of money moving on in here right now. They're doing a really, really good freaking job. And again, that's worth something. And again, I'm going to definitely have to put some money into it. You can look up further into all of this. I mean, there's multiple benefits as to why it could be so huge. There's a whole long story. But some of these words are not even, completely logical to me just quite yet, as I have to look more into it. For example, here, their chain key technology. In addition, the project boasts the creation and usage of chain key technology, which is the method by which transactions are confirmed on the network. According to the project's website, that technology allows the internet computer to finalize transactions that update smart contract state in 1 to 2 seconds, which is something that is really unimaginable for a decentralized project. Moreover, chain key technology allows the internet computer to operate with a single public key, which allows any device, including smartwatches and mobile phones, to verify the authenticity of artifacts from the internet computer. In other words, the blockchain reportedly has a more scalable method of verifying transactions and digital objects than any other blockchain might have. So, once more, I have no idea how they're doing this in the real essence. The idea, however, sounds amazing. We cannot deny that. It sounds really, really good. The project officially went open source on May 10th, a move that the project says will allow developers to build the code and verify that it derives to the same binary image that is referenced in upgrade proposals published via the network nervous system. And all I say here is, man, we gotta dive deep into this one to understand it properly, because it's not something really easy. It's not a freaking meme coin like that. It's a solid freaking project. And oh boy, is this gonna take up a lot of my time to look into it deeply. But yeah. By the way, some people will comment down below again, paid promotion, stuff like that. Man, I'm not telling you you should buy or sell. It's not paid promotion. I haven't talked to anybody of this freaking project. I'm literally just seeing one coin, Excel, getting to the top freaking 5 cryptos. I have to talk about that, right? I have to. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little update from my end. Again, the core mission is going to be a decentralized, scalable, cloud-like, but not necessarily cloud. Let's quickly go back here. Platform that can store data, perform computation, and support community-driven governance. Basically an Ethereum, newer version of Ethereum, but then better, more scalable, and just literally better than Ethereum, but then not an Ethereum competitor, but trying to help them. I don't know exactly how, if they're trying to literally get all the smart contracts going. Then again, we'll see. It has definitely got some solid fundamentals. Yeah. So that was it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Once more, there's some cool bonuses over on Bybit. Go check it out. Link is down below for the leverage trading. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video soon.